I, yeah, I joined the link like 10 minutes prior. So, sorry. Yeah, especially if it's my first time. I'm a bit nervous as well. This is my first time. This is not the usual English class that I've been doing, so I'm kind of nervous as well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like conversation. Yeah, like a conversational class. Uh-huh. That's what I'm thinking at first as well. So this is not like a normal. So it is like meeting new friends and talking about Philippines. Okay. Um, I'm sorry. I just replied to your email this morning. You sent it last night. So I actually spent the weekend in Boracay Island. So, but now I'm back. Uh, yeah, I'm back home. So we just had a one night stay in the island. So remember, Boracay Island is like 2 hours away from here. So it's quite easy for us to go there whenever we have time. And so well, 2 days ago we have a storm signal here. I don't know if you heard in the news. So Philippines is well, in the northern part of the Philippines where the storm really hit the houses, and well, in some areas up until now there are still flooding, you know, big floods here and there. But here in our area, only a small portion were well, basically here in our community only electric cables are damaged, but luckily it's already repaired. So it's we only experienced some blackouts. Yeah, and two typhoons actually. So two typhoons in 3 days, but the last one it went Friday. Yeah, it went out Friday in the Philippine area of responsibility, so in the PAR area. So I don't know. I did not catch up in the news anymore where that typhoon is headed. So yeah. So luckily, the weather is okay now, and so we can have, yeah. How about in Indonesia? No storms. I mean, we are just near. No, the southern part. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Protest about okay. Versus the government. Good afternoon. Yeah. Mm. Yes. Two thumbs up here. Thank you, Gumi. Hello, everyone. It's nice to meet you all here this afternoon. My name is Rena Napubuan. Everyone calls me Ren or Rena. And I've been teaching English for nearly 9 years now. And well, I do freelance as a virtual assistant. And recently, virtual assistant slash executive assistant, and I'm handling projects as well, mostly companies based in the U.S. So what else? I've been to sales and marketing a week after, right after my graduation in college. So I have a strong foundation in sales and marketing, and I've worked as a sales and marketing supervisor for like 7 years in a local tour company providing tourist transfers to the island called Boracay. So the it's one of the most famous tourist spots here in the Philippines, and I'm living just 2 hours from the island. So living here in the mainland, you just take 2 hours bus and 15 minutes boat ride, then you're there, you know. And well, I spent the night, like Saturday night. So I just came back home this morning from Boracay Island. Yeah, so that's very near. And what else? So I have been doing sales and marketing, executive assistants, virtual assistants. But being an English tutor, I've been doing it for somehow, it's been a while. So doing freelancing, I've handled, or I mean, I've given, I taught kids from 7 years old and adults up to 70. So most of my students are coming from European countries, and some of them are also Korean and Japanese, and but 80% of them are all Spanish. So it's quite good as well because Philippines and Spanish, we have, because Philippines is has had this under colonization of Spanish into history, so we have some words are being understood if they talk in Spanish. So today I am this afternoon I am tasked to talk about Philippines. So I'm gonna share later after our presentation. You'll have a chance to ask me whatever comes into your mind when I say Philippines. And yeah, right now I'm going to share my screen now. So I prepared the presentation on Canva. Okay. Sorry. Give me a sec. So can everyone see my screen now? Mhm. Mm, how about now? I'm seeing it now. Okay. Um, so everyone, are you familiar with this flag? So this is our flag. This is the Philippine flag, and kind of look at our screen. The word there displayed is one of the most famous. Well, how do you say that? Like when you say that word, you will think of Philippines. Um, Harry, can you say the word, please? Mabuhay. And does every one of you know what does it mean? Mm-hmm. Good. How about you, Zali? Zali, right? Mabuhay. It means hello, and in other terms, it means long live. So here in the Philippines, um, when we see someone, we would say, mabuhay or kamusta ka? And at the end, or usually in presentations, in programs, they would say, mabuhay Pilipinas. So we would say, long live Philippines. And whenever we say this, we say it with energy, like mabuhay, something like that. So sorry, just one question. I Are you all from Indonesia? Okay. Except okay, so everyone is from Indonesia. Okay. Okay, so everyone, welcome to the Philippines. And so it's a bit. All right, so this is like a quick fact. Philippines is a Southeast Asian archipelago of over 7,600 islands. So Philippines is composed of three major islands. It's called Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And I am based in the middle in Visayas island. And Visayas island is composed of thousands of islands as well. So basically, Philippines is composed of 7,000, to be exact, 7,641 islands with a total land area of about 300,000 square kilometers. So we are located in the Pacific Ocean between the South China Sea and the Philippine Sea. Okay, so Indonesia is right below Philippines, but you guys, I think, have a larger area than Philippines. Okay. So next is that, oh yeah, 7,641 islands. And the main capital of the Philippines, the capital city of the Philippines is Manila, Manila City. So Manila City is where you are going to land if you are coming from Indonesia. Manila has the big airport, the biggest airport. It's called Ninoy Aquino, or NAIA. We call it NAIA, Ninoy Aquino International Airport, which houses hundreds of airlines coming to and from different locations, different countries. So the language that we have as a Filipino, we have Tagalog, and later on English as well. So English is being taught here in the Philippines as early as 3 years old. So in the kindergarten, in the nursery or pre-kindergarten, English is already included in the curriculum. So that's why it is also distinguished or acknowledged as the national language of the Filipino people, Tagalog and English. Okay. Okay, next is, okay. So this is a fun fact. So this is a jeepney. Okay, a jeepney is made of colorful stickers and is used as a public transportation, not only in the provinces or in the small cities here in the Philippines. You can also see this when you are in Manila or when you are in Cebu City, Manila and Cebu City and Davao City in the Mindanao. are one are the largest cities here in the Philippines, and jeepneys are everywhere. So this is used as a public transportation. While Philippines 10 5 years ago started 5 to 8 years ago started to have this Uber. I know that you also have that in Indonesia, right? Uber, um, yeah, Uber is really the big name now in the transportation industry. So but still jeepney is still kicking on. Well, I remember like 2 years ago there's a really big protest in Manila. um, there are the protest is being done because Uber and other large transportation companies are asking for these jeepneys to stop operating because they are emitting smoke and they have this pollution, right? So, but still, jeepney is still going on. And because also, this is also a symbol of being a Filipino. When you are in another country, like in Canada, in the United States, and Filipinos there, um, when they are asked what is better to use a taxi or jeepney, they are still going to choose jeepney because jeepney can house up to like 20 passengers at the same time, and really it's a fun thing to ride jeepneys. So maybe one day when you visit Philippines, you can come and ride jeepney. Does any one of you here already visited Philippines? No one? Not yet? No, okay. So this is like an exciting part when you ride a jeepney. And the cost. One thing is the cost of the the fare, the fee that you're going to give to the jeepney driver. It's like just a half of the cost when you ride Uber or taxis. So it's very cheap. Okay. All right. Um, next is we have here. Oh, here, since most of you are Indonesians here, so I researched something, and like these words, these are Indonesian words that have the same meaning in our language. So maybe just the pronunciation is different, but the meaning is the same. So we have here in Tagalog, it's lima, like five, mata, like eyes, langit, langit as in sky, kambing, kambing is goat. We have a, yeah, kambing. Kami, like us. So kami ay lima, we are five. So kami, like us. Gunting, like scissors, gunting. Buwaya, I don't know, buwaya is crocodile here in the Philippines. So um, malaking buwaya, limang buwaya, five crocodiles. Lalaki, male or man. So do you agree? Lima or only the pronunciation? Gumi, how do you pronounce the first word here? Lima, same? Okay. How about you, Zali? The second word, please. So you have the long mata. Here in Tagalog, it's mata. I have a mata. I have an eye. Something like langit. How about you, Ferdan? How do you pronounce the third word? Langit, like, oh, there's a slang, langit. Okay. Yours like langit. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. And gunting. Is it the same? Gunting, gumi? Gunting also. Buwaya. Oh, nice. Interesting. Lalaki. Lala. Oh, what is it? Is it like a like lucky lucky? So you repeat the okay. Okay. How do you say in your local language babae, like the opposite of lalaki, like woman? Ah, it's a kind of far. It's a really bit different. Okay, parampuan. Uh huh. Okay. All right. Oh, nice. Very interesting. Okay. Yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah. And you know that what it means here in the Philippines? It no, it's more on a corrupt individual. And you know what? The hottest trend, I mean, not the trend, but the hottest topic now in the Philippine government is about corruption. I mentioned earlier to Gumi that we have a storm, a typhoon 2 days ago. It started raining hard since Monday up to Friday, and two storms are coming in and out. And then just now, it just popped up in our TV. Eight storms are coming in um, continuously, and maybe because it's already the season. I mean, it's wet season here now in the Philippines. So the topic is related to flood control projects. And flood control projects are being given a budget from the government. So the word buwaya there is being related because buwaya, it has the same meaning as like buwaya is greedy, corrupt, So when you say here lalaking buwaya is like a man. Usually man is when you say man related to politics, buwaya corrupt, so something like that. So in your language it's a bit different. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. It has a negative meaning, I bet. Okay. All right, so you can see now my screen. Okay. And it's called here festivals. So the Philippines hosts numerous festivals, and one of this is Ati-Atihan. Ati-Atihan is really here in our place, just 15 minutes away from my house. Ati-Atihan is being held and being celebrated on the every third week of January. And a lot of tourists coming from different countries of the world are coming here to witness the celebration. Um, Sinulog is in Cebu, but it has the same celebration in honor of the patron Santo Niño. So Dinagyang also is different, but it has the same way of celebration as well. Street dancing. So people who have this colorful masks and body paints and holding their Santo Niños, yeah, it's kind of religious. So I don't think most of us, yeah. So skip in that idea. All right. Sorry, I was about to show you our Santo Niño here, but no. Okay, so this is being celebrated every third week of January. So a lot of people coming in, and most Filipino families host tourists. So if you happen to visit, or if you want to celebrate this festival, I'm happy to host you whenever you decided to come here in the Philippines to witness this kind of festival. Okay, so this is composed of street dancing, and we have foods, um, eating free. It's free, huh? Free foods in the streets. Okay, so next is, oh, speaking of food, here are some of our popular foods here in the Philippines. The first one is sinigang. Sinigang is like a soup, and it is best eaten when it is hot. This is pork with some vegetables. It's kind of sour and salty, very good. uh, I think you can recognize some of that vegetables there. You have string beans in Indonesia as well, right? Eggplant. Um, mhm. What else? Radish. So most of the ingredients of sinigang are locally grown, and can be found in other Southeast Asian countries as well. In the middle, the popular dessert, halo-halo. So halo-halo is like the shaved ice. I think, do you have, in Korea, it's, we have the same, but uh, only the ingredients, they doesn't have this pearls, tapioca pearls. But I guess Indonesia has this, right? Gumi, do you have tapioca pearls, or we call it sago in our yeah. Sagu as well. Oh, nice. So we have it here, sago. The white one in the picture, that's the sago. And the third one is adobo. Adobo is somehow like the national, it's not really recognized, but it's like the national dish of the Filipino people. Adobo is marinated chicken, marinated in soy sauce, and it is best partnered with a hard-boiled egg. Okay, this is what you can see in the third picture. Okay, next is we have some other foods as well. Lechon and street foods. This is what we call lechon. This is roasted beef. I don't know if you have. They have this kind of thing there in Indonesia. No. Do you have? Oh, nice. In Bali. Ah, okay. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Chicken inasal. It's what we call here in the Philippines. Okay. All right. So on the we have here the other foods here. This one is called balot. Balot is a hard some in Thailand, the eggs of the duck eggs, but here in the Philippines we use chicken eggs coming from chickens, and they're being hatched like for half hatched to like 28 days, and then you can see when you open it'll have the fetus of the, I don't eat that, sorry. So but most of the Filipino sorry, but I need to include that because you know what, tourists coming in the Philippines is like it's kind of big deal for them to taste balot, and when you eat balot it's like you can check that bucket list. Okay, and some other street foods as well. I know that you have other versions there, but this one here is like the chicken skin. We have this the taho. Taho is like the soybeans with caramelized sugar, and some they like to put sago on top of it. Yeah, and this is like the cheaper version of halo halo. It's like shaved ice with some chocolates on toppings. Okay, so that's popular best food here in the Philippines. Next is let's go to the personality traits of being a Filipino. I'm very proud to say that being a Filipino, we are hospitable. That's why we love hosting families, we love hosting people. When you come visit our house, I'm sure to cook you adobo, guys, if you want. And we are cheerful, we are positive. So being positive is like a very, like we Filipinos are known to be positive, even though we experience difficulty, especially now that it is a typhoon season. We are also resilient. We love to find to, even though I know some people right now doesn't, their houses are blown, they're still not yet recovered from the big floods that damaged their houses and all. And we are also hardworking. I know Indonesians are also hardworking. Yeah, and one good thing is we are family oriented. When we say family oriented, we love to be with our families, and we look our family as a center of our life, and at the end of the day we always want to say kamusta or how are you our relatives, especially now that it's the typhoon season. So that's how Filipinos are. All right, let's go to the next one. If you have questions later, feel free to ask me. All right, this is my favorite topic, tourism and nature. So I've been in the tourism industry for like 7 years, and this and part of my work in sales and marketing is to visit other tourist spots as well, for us to introduce to tourists or to travelers wanting to travel inside Philippines. The first one is Mayon Volcano. It's an active volcano, by the way, and well, it's known for its perfect cone. It's very triangle. Even though Mayon Volcano erupted multiple times, still the cone shape, it's still there. Banawi rice terraces, as you can see, these are made by human hand. These are all man-made rice paddies, rice fields, and they made it like this. Even though it's a mountain, so these Filipinos still have this idea to have it like that, and plant some rice on it. Chocolate hills, hills, because these are, when it is very sunny and when you are in there, these hills are color brown like chocolates. That's why it's called chocolate hills. Okay, and these are just some of the tourist spots that you can visit when you come here in the Philippines. Okay, next is, oh, this is what I'm talking about, Boracay. Boracay Island is known for its beach, for its color white beach, and it stretches 7 kilometers. And this is the famous grotto, Willis Rock, as they say. Christians, especially Catholics, visited that place because it is said when you pray there, your prayers will come true. And I had mine as well. Okay, so that's Boracay. And you can taste also a lot of exotic foods there. Okay, so that is Boracay Island, and we have this one. This is the Panglaos Alona Beach. This is famous for its the long stretch of sandbars. So this sandbar can stretch up to 2 kilometers. It's very white. The sand is very white as well, just like Boracay. It's very peaceful. Yeah. Mount Apo and Mount Pulag are famous if you are into mountaineering or hiking. So maybe you guys are interested in mountain climbing or mountain hiking, but I'm not. So, but at least I'm just going to put there Mount Apo, the highest peak in the Philippines. When you go there, when you climb that mountain, I mean, you're kind of like you have that spirit. I mean, because Mount Apo is kind of hard to climb, for at least that's what my friends said when they climbed that mountain. Okay, so when you are into diving, we have here the top 5 diving spots in the Philippines, which are Tubataha Reefs, Coron Bay, Mualbual, Malapascua Island, and Darwin. But the Tubataha, Coron, and the third one, Mualbual, are all controversial. I mean, China and Philippines, they are really fighting for that spot. I don't know, because maybe it has a lot of natural resources. Plus, it's really a good diving spot. You can see a lot of exotic fishes down there if you are into diving. Okay, next, we have, oh, here are our greetings, the Tagalog greetings. When we see a friend, we normally say, Kumusta? Kumusta is how are you? Kumusta? Magandang araw is good morning. Salamat is thank you. How do you say salamat in Indonesia? Harry? How do you say thank you? Sorry, is it similar? Uh-huh. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Ah, it's kind of long. Okay. Okay. All right. Salamat. word? Different meaning. Okay. Oh, nice. Interesting. And that one, mabuhay or long live. So we would often say mabuhay if a friend is flying off, or like going somewhere far, like abroad or overseas, something like long live. So it's like a good farewell message for someone who is going outside the country, like for a long time. Okay, so here are the climate and travel seasons. If you are planning to visit Philippines, of course you need to know what time of the year or what month are you it is best for you to travel. So of course we are a tropical country, just like you. We have the rainy season and the dry season. uh, from December to May, it is considered sunny or dry season. It is the best time for you to travel here in the Philippines. You can see the crystal sand beaches, very fine weather for you to roam around. And June to November, which is right now, we are closing October, November, so hopefully it's typhoon season, as what I mentioned earlier. So it's, oh yeah, typhoon season. It's wet, and it's most of the time it's going to be rainy. So remember, December to May, that's the best time to travel here. Okay, next is, okay, for those coming from Indonesia, you are allowed to stay here in the Philippines for free for 30 days. And most other countries that are included in the ASEAN are free, visa free. So most of you are going to be given 30 days to 45 days free. And then others are from Australia, New Zealand, Canada. Canada is really, when you are a Canadian citizen, really it is a very powerful passport. As what I know, when you are holding Canadian passport, you are visa free everywhere. So it's you are limitless to travel. Europe, that's UK, Russia, and all Schengen area, you are visa free. Same with Middle East and Saudi Arabia. In the Middle East, Bahrain, Kuwait, UAE. Okay, so all you need to have is the plane ticket, hotel accommodation. Okay, so all right, so this is a very fun fact, and when I share this to some of my students, they're kind of joyful to hear that Philippines has the longest Christmas season starting in September. So when you are a Filipino, the month is already has the Burr, like the Burr month, September. That's the start of the month, or of the year, that Filipino families started hanging out Christmas decors in their houses, Christmas lights, and all, and people are starting to gather gifts or presents for Christmas Day. So mostly the malls here are decorated already, and you can really feel the Christmas season. So starting September, it's officially Christmas season here in the Philippines. Okay. Yeah, as what I mentioned, if you're a tourist coming from Indonesia, you don't need a visa. You can stay here for a maximum of 30 days. And after that, you can coordinate with your travel agency if you have. But yeah, visa free. Okay, so mabuhay everyone, for all of you. Long live. And yeah, that's the end of my presentation. And maybe later you feel free to ask for the copy of this presentation if you're interested to to revisit. And so, but yeah, now it's time to have your questions, I guess. Yeah, Gumi. Mm-hmm. It should be like Nakubwan. It's Nakubwan. Yeah, Rana Nakubwan. Yeah, yeah. My pleasure. You have any questions in your mind bugging you? Yeah. Yeah. I must say it's the language. It's the language. Um, yeah, like maybe 70% of the language, if not like 60. Um, language in Spanish. Maybe that's the reason as well that a big percentage of my students in my English tutorials are Spanish, because it's easy for me to communicate with them. I mean, I just tell them that if it's hard for you to say the word, maybe I mean to say it in English, just say it in Spanish. Maybe, just maybe, when you say it in Spanish, I can understand it and I can give you the answer or something like that. It's quite easy. I mean, that is that is the assurance that I give them whenever they they find it difficult, to understand. So yeah, it's in the language. In the U.S., under in the U.S. colonization, maybe it's yeah, it's the language as well, because Filipinos are known. I mean, it has been rated as Filipinos are rated as one of the best speakers when it comes to English language. So maybe that's the reason. And ever since as I can remember, when I started schooling, English is really there as a subject. It's like a major subject that you really need to pass. And so maybe it's not really that hard for us to pass it uh, up to college or in the university. Yeah. What else? Yeah. Hati-hati. Yeah. Hati-hati is divided. Is it what does it mean when you say hati-hati? In the huh? Beware. Hati-hati here is like divide. Okay. Okay, you guys, hati-hati tayo sa halo-halo. So, we divide this halo-halo. Something like that. Yeah. We have, yeah, we have. Mm, yeah. Yeah, butterflies are over your, yeah. Kupo-kupo, it's paru-paro. Oh, see? We have the repetition, paru-paro. It's paru-paro here in Tagalog. Paru-paro buki. Oh, it means, lungs. Okay, yeah. Lungs is baga. Baga. All right. So when you come here in the Philippines, based on my presentation, Ferdan, did I mention the name right? Ferdan. Um, where do you think you are going to go here in the Philippines? Among the places that I mentioned earlier. Where do you want to go visit? Which place do you want to visit here when you go in the Philippines? With what? Sorry? Boracay. Boracay Island. Yes.